If you can point out one person that is not affected somewhere, be it friend or relative or cousin, you're one in a million.
Lonzel Johnson Jr. says he knows the deadly threat of drug addiction. It impacts so many people in the Miami Valley. Sue Clarkson said she's seen the tragic effects of drugs during her ministry work.
Well, I work at the Gospel Mission in inner city ministry, and we've lost a lot of our congregation over the years with sudden death and dealt with a lot of the kids who've lost their parents.
She said she was disgusted to learn just how many of the dangerous drugs in our communities are delivered right to users' doors. The I-Team filed a records request to see just how many. Over the last 3 years, U.S. Postal Inspectors seized more than 22,000 packages containing more than 21 tons of harder drugs like meth, cocaine, and fentanyl.
I mean, should there almost be a concern that much is being pulled from the mail stream? Because if investigators are finding this much, how much are they missing? How much is really out there?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's really difficult to measure how much we are missing. But
drug enforcement agents like Jason Schumacher work with postal inspectors and other law enforcement partners to stop those potentially deadly deliveries and catch the criminals who sent them. Most of the packages of meth and fentanyl shipped to Ohio are from border states like California and Arizona.
Cartels are utilizing the mail system, the U.S. Postal Service.
The I-Team found Ohio leads the nation for the number of packages of fentanyl intercepted by U.S. postal inspectors in the last 3 years. And when you look at how many pounds of fentanyl and meth were addressed to Ohio, we're second in the nation, ahead of much bigger states.
Ohio, unfortunately, was very hard hit by the opioid epidemic and a lot of the overdoses that we saw going back for many years. So we have taken a very proactive role.
And we found Dayton is one of the hottest destinations within Ohio. When we broke it down by zip code, the northwest part of the city was #1 in Ohio for seized packages of fentanyl, and the southwest pocket of the city was third in pounds of meth intercepted.
We're not the biggest city in the state. Why is Dayton such a hotspot for these drugs?
Dayton, as we know, with the DEA and working with our state and local counterparts, DEA Dayton is a very busy office.
The DEA says Dayton is a hub for drug traffickers setting up distribution points because we're within a day's drive of many major cities.
I mean, this goes into the cartel's business practice and how they can be most efficient and effective, but we're aware of that.
That's crazy. It's destroying our neighborhoods.
Johnson says he's glad they've caught so many drug packages, but knows more work is needed.
It's causing our streets to be chaotic. It's causing our youth to be out of control. Something has to be done.